As you know, we're talking about President-elect Trump's 7 promises to the American worker. Today on Concepts with Kacie, we look at number 5 on that list, lift restrictions on energy reserves. Here's Trump's plan. He wants to deregulate the energy industry. That includes shale, oil, natural gas, and clean coal. And he can do that without Congress. Trump says that'll create more American jobs, and we'll be energy independent, so we don't have to buy oil from OPEC. Then, the extra tax money will be used to promote infrastructure and education. And being pro-oil doesn't mean being anti-solar. Trump also says he'll support renewable energy, like nuclear, wind, and solar. So now let's talk about the energy industry. Basically, there's a lot of coal, natural gas, shale, and petroleum underneath America. Lots of really smart people have devoted countless hours trying to figure out how to get it out, so we can use it to power our cars and heat our homes. In the past decade, deregulation and new technologies have caused an oil revolution. Horizontal drilling and hydraulic fracking have allowed the United States to really tap into its energy reserves. And the oil boom is creating jobs. But is it as good for the economy as Trump says? Time will tell. But as states move towards oil and natural gas production, their economies are becoming less economically diverse. That means they're more vulnerable when energy prices drop. Not to mention, we really don't know the environmental impacts of fracking. There's some evidence of small earthquakes and groundwater contamination and health risks for people who live near fracking wells. Critics would say Trump is choosing jobs over the environment. On his website, Trump says his environmental policy is governed by one maxim: is this regulation good for the American worker? The energy sector will create jobs, but the trade-off is a lot of those fossil fuels have negative impacts on the environment. And for new technologies like fracking and horizontal drilling, it's too early to tell what the adverse effects will be in the long run. Thanks for joining us this week on Concepts with Kacie. If you have any financial terms you want us to unpack, send me an email. For more financial news, subscribe to our weekly newsletter, The Weekend Bulletin. I'm Kacie Candela, WFUV News.